Hi everyone, it's Maryam from Young Researchers, and in this video we are discussing another topic regarding graph plotting in Origin. And we have already covered many videos regarding how to install with Origin and how to use Origin for different graph plottings like FTIR and other scatter and line graph. So you can check those videos in other previous parts of this playlist. Okay, so in today's video our main focus is to plot a graph having different x-axis values and different y-axis values. For example, if you have different sets of like four sets of x-axis and four sets of y-axis data, and you want to compare them all together instead of creating separate graphs for each experiment, then how can you plot this kind of spline graph in Origin? So let's get started. First of all, for this, for example, if I show you a data like this, and you are going to study a dynamic adsorption process or any other data that is the variables you are studying in your experiment are concentration and adsorption capacity or any other two dependent and independent variables, and but the each data in uh, like line of graph is different, then how can you plot this type of data in Origin? So here you can see CE, that is equilibrium concentration, and QE, adsorption capacity. It is different, like this is different from this data, and this data is different from this third data, and it is also different from this fourth data. Okay, but I want to compare this whole data in one graph rather than plotting for different graphs. Okay, so for this, first of all, we need to copy paste the data into Origin. So I will select this whole data from here. I will press Ctrl C. The data will be copied and I will move towards Origin. Here you can see there are two columns, but we need total we have four different kind of data and we need eight columns. So we will the simple way is to just copy paste here, the other new columns will automatically be added. But if you want to add the new columns by yourself, you can just click on Ctrl D, and after that click on yes, and then how many columns you want to add to more this sheet, you can click on 6 or 8 or whatsoever. So these columns are already added. For example, if I just add one to show you, then this one column, new column is added. Okay, so here you just need to press Ctrl V, the data is pasted here, and you can write x and y axis values here. So first one is CE and the second one is QE. Again CE, QE, CE and QE. Okay, so here the main thing is that you can see this is termed as A of x, means it is recognized as the x-axis data according to Origin, and all these are recognized as y-axis data, by, cy, dy, ey. But we have to change, like this is x-axis data. Oh, okay, first of all let's mention different time interval, different temperature for which you are studying. For example, I am studying this whole data at 15 degrees Celsius, 20, 25 and 30. Like I am conducting experiment at different temperature, but the procedure is same. Okay, so I first mention here about the distinctive parameter, that is we are varying temperature here. So I will write here as 10 degrees C, and it is okay, I will write in the start it is 10 degree, it is 20 degree data, it is 25 degree data, and it is 30 degree data. Okay, So for now I have to mention this as x-axis. Yes, it is recognized as x-axis. And this is the y-axis. Yes, it is y-axis. This must be x-axis data and this must be y-axis. So for this we have to change this y-axis into x-axis. So just click on the data here, and after that right click, and here you can see an option of set as. So you can go to set as and you can just click on x. Okay, so here you can see this will become as x1, and its data corresponding on y-axis is termed as y1, and this is x2 data and this is y2 data. Like this is a second line data and this is first line data. Here this must be x3. So just click on this whole column and right click and then go to set as and then click on x, and it will be recognized as x3 and it will become as y3. So this is third line data. And okay, so here it must be x4. Again click on the column and then right click and set as x, and it will be recognized as x4 and y4. Just remove this column by clicking on this and then delete. Okay, so here you have adjusted the whole data into 4 different x-axis and 4 different y-axis. The next step is to plot a graph using this 4 different x-axis and 4 different y-axis data. Okay, so first of all select the whole data from here, and then you can see an option of this in the at the end of this bar. Like here this is the option. You can, when you click on this, it will be showing as spline connected. So just click on this spline connected, and then here you can see an option of spline connected. Click on this and the spline graph will be plotted as this one. Okay, so don't forget to customize your graph. You need to add clear labels to your axes. You need to create a ligand to identify different data sets, and you can adjust the axis to ensure that the data you are showing in the graph, it must be in an effective and clear way presentation. Okay, so for this we have already discussed in previous videos how to do formatting. Okay, we will discuss we will just show you that how to do formatting and all. So just click here, and then when you click here, this box will appear, and here you can add outline to this graph as this one. And if you want to make its outline more increase in size, then click on here any point of the graph, and then go to this, and you can increase the its width to 2.5 so that its outline will become more thick. Okay, so here you can see the E must be in subscript of Q, and here E also be in the must be in the subscript of C. But while you are pasting the data on sheet of the origin, there is no option of subscript and superscript because these options are not functional here. So when you plot graph, you need to adjust the axis here. Just double click on the x-axis label and then write according to your choice. Write C and then go here in the subscript and write E, and then again press subscript, and the line will be normal, and you can write the unit and then control A and then control B to making it bold, or you can also select bold from here. And if you want to increase its size, you can select from here like 24, and if you want to make it Times New Roman, you can select from here Times New Roman like this one. Okay, so same for this, just double click on this and then write Q. Here subscript is E. Again remove the subscript so that this line must come in the normal way, and here you can again press on subscript and then give space and write its unit, whatever the unit of your data labels are. So press Ctrl A, Ctrl B, or you can also select Ctrl B from here and increase in size and its writing style as Times New Roman. Okay, The default setting is that the label font size is 22 and the label font style is Arial. Okay, you can also increase the width of these lines as just click on this line, any of the line, and then here you can see its width is 0.5. You can increase its size to 2, and then here you can see its width has been increased, and you can also change the color of the line by just clicking on here, and from here you can change select any color. So these colors are also okay and nice looking good, so we will not change. Okay, so here you can also make the axis data to be bold. Just click on any point of the data and then click on B, and you can, if you want to increase its font size, you can click on font size and then font style, and for here too just click on B bold, and you can increase its size and its style as Times New Roman. Okay, so here you can see it is now looking more attractive as compared to the original graph that we plotted. So for this as well, you need to, here it is showing as QE, but we need 10 degree and 20 degree. So we need to write this label in the second column, that is this one, second degree, 10 degree C, 20, like it is related to y-axis data, that you may need to mention the each line distinctive part on the y-axis. Okay, so when you write this that which line shows which temperature, you need to write on the y-axis data rather than writing on the x-axis. Okay, so here you can see, you can also write because here you can see degree must be in superscript, but it is not showing because while writing on the sheet we can't find any option to write in the superscript and subscript, because these options are not functional here. So for this reason we need to rewrite here, that is you can just click on this and remove this and write as 10, and then go to here superscript, write degree, and then again click on the superscript so that it must be come in the normal writing, 10 degree C. So just copy this degree C and write here as well 20 and paste degree C. You can rewrite again as well, it's your choice, and then 30 degree C. Okay, so in this way you can write, like black line denotes 10 degree and red line shows 20 degree and so on. So if you want to change the make it bold, just click Control A, then Control B. You can also select from here, and if you want to decrease its size, you can click on here. And if you want to remove this border, this black border of this writing, then just click on this and go to this option here, that is line border, and here you can select white or any other color. So I selected white so that it is black outline is now removed. So here in this way you can plot this spline data in Origin. So this is all about today's video, that how to plot different axis data in Origin, having a different x-axis and having different y-axis, and if there is a minor change in x and y-axis data, so that's why you can choose this spline method to plotting for plotting the graph. So I hope this video helped you understand how to create overlay graphs in Origin. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one with more informative videos regarding Origin and regarding research projects. So till then, Allah Hafiz.